Now I know this is a clickbait title. I know every year you have someone trying a new season going without Salah, only to give up after 3 or 4 goals in a 30-point Salah mega haul. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Alright. I just think it's kind of weird that we're just not even questioning captain in game week 1. Now hold your skepticism for like 1 second here. But is Fulham away really a good fixture? I mean, in theory, one of the best teams in the league against a newly promoted side that has just been promoted after being relegated, scoring only 27 goals the whole season. But where these goals were always against the big teams. They were kind of like a Burnley, very defensively solid, confining Man United and Chelsea to 1-goal victories, as well as goalless draws at West Ham, Man United, Arsenal, drawing 1-1 with Spurs, and not to mention beating Liverpool 1-0, and then in the reverse fixture, drawing 1-1, only thanks to, well, you guessed it, a 79th minute Salah penalty. Now don't forget that many of the players in that victory have now found other clubs, with Anderson going to Palace, Areola to West Ham and Loftus-Cheek to Chelsea. But it should be pointed out that they still won the PFA Championship Team of the Year last year, without any of those players. And they've had a pretty good summer transfer window as well. Now I'm sure you've all heard from all of the FPL gurus about United's Andreas Pereira coming in as a 4.5 attacking midfielder, who's a great FPL pick. But they've also brought in Portuguese international João Palhinha, a rock solid defensive midfielder who may not be the most interesting FPL pick, but could be massively instrumental in how Fulham plays in counter-attacking, which plays to Marco Silva's Fulham completely. We're not talking about the same Fulham that went down. We're talking about a team that had a goal difference of 63, nudging close to City's championship-breaking 2001-02 season's goal scoring and conceding only 0.9 goals and scoring 2.3 a match. We're talking about conceding less goals than Liverpool, with 2 of the Championship Team of the Year 11 being defenders, Tim Ream and Tosin Adebayo. Marco Silva's Fulham has dominated the Championship with flying colours. Now, am I saying Salah's getting a solid 3 points this match? No more? Of course not. But I don't think Salah captain should be seen as a purely logical decision, when in reality it just seems a whole lot more like FOMO. Salah's ownership is currently 59.5%, which is just under Jesus, and is bound to be higher as the deadline approaches. That being said, Salah is a fantastic player, who is well capable of scoring double digits week in, week out, and there are far more dangerous trends such as bringing Neto and Almiron based on pre-season performance. Alright, let's assume that Salah isn't the best cold, logical person to be in the captain's armband in game week 1. Well, who is? Well, we've had the monkeys in overtime crunching numbers, and these are my favourites. I'm really liking the look of De Bruyne. Something about this fixture just really sticks out to me. And potentially you could say that the fixture is good for Haaland or Alvarez or Grealish. But if they are successful, it'll probably be off the back of De Bruyne. He's been overperforming at the start of last season, but his skill and talent is supreme. I also think that Bernardo Silva at 7 million is a great pick too. You could also move to De Bruyne from, say, Son or Salah in game week 2 to take advantage of the Bournemouth fixture. Kane is another logical option against a very unambitious looking Southampton, which just seem to be just about trudging on. As a Spurs fan, I've watched every match last season and noticed Kane playing as more of an assisting number 10. dictating play from midfield, so part of me wonders whether that makes him a less attractive FPL asset. Son is an exciting prospect and fairly safe for the next few matches bar Chelsea in Gameweek 2, which Spurs are still yet to win at Stamford Bridge since, according to my research, 2006, i.e. never. That being said, Chelsea, providing that they don't get reinforcements soon, look defensively very shaky. Son's playstyle often depends on the quality service to him, so he can run behind the defence. And with none of the new summer signings looking to immediately take a starting place in the first few weeks, I wouldn't expect the house to be set on fire just yet. And number 4, basically anyone in the top 6 have great fixtures for the next few weeks. With the World Cup coming in December, which gives a free wildcard between week 6 and 9, there's less of a need to be overly cautious about longevity. Play the game your way. Don't sway too much over what other people are saying, because it can be super blinding, and just have fun with it.